What's up, y'all? It's Shannon, and today we are going to set the standard. I just want to come to y'all with a video about something that, I have a topic on my mind that I want everybody watching to understand. And, it's really just stop putting others above you. Stop having this, pedestal. Stop putting people on this, high regards in your life. Stop worrying about how they look to you. So many people look at the next man and be like, oh man, he got so much more money than me. His physique is so much better than mine. His life is so much better than mine. His wife and his girl and his family life and all this stuff is so much better than mine, man. He's just killing it. And I'm just down here. I'm low level. I'm not worth much. When you start getting in that mindset, when you start putting people on a pedestal, your mental confidence and your self-confidence drops. It goes straight into the ground, dude. You got to understand that to succeed in life, to get better in life, to work up to your potential in life, you have to have a little bit or a lot, at least a little bit of self-confidence. You have to have at least a little bit of self-confidence, because that's the only thing that'll push you through when everybody else has no confidence in you, when nobody else believes in you, when nobody else gives a shit about what you're doing. You got to have that self-confidence, and you got to have that faith to be able to push yourself beyond the limits of what everybody else thinks you're capable of. And when you don't have that, that push from the back of your head, it's going to be way harder to succeed. You got to understand that, man, because you're going to look at everybody else. You're going to see, bro over here that you went to school with, he may be in college. He may be at the D1 school hooping, maybe playing football. Maybe he's a baseball player. He's killing it. He's got all the girls. He's going to all the parties. Maybe you skipped all the parties. Maybe you was chilling, trying to run your bag up, but it still doesn't seem like things are just going well. Man, you got to keep pushing. The dude that you see on social media who has a damn Hellcat, or he has a brand new house, or he has a brand new Mercedes, or, his business is killing it, or his family's killing it. He's taking trips to, Aruba and Africa. He's going crazy with it. It seems like you were behind, but bro, all it takes is one simple step. All it takes is that self-confidence. All it takes is to stop looking at others as if they're above you. We all bleed the same. If he gets shot, he's going to die. If you get shot, you're going to die. When you look up to God, you're going to get judged the same way that he gets judged when he looks up to God. So you got to understand that we are all the same. Everybody has the same 24 hours. Not everybody has the same opportunities, though. So that means that, if his opportunity is having a rich family and a college fund and all that stuff, that's his opportunities. What are your opportunities? Oh, you're from a low income family. You live in the hood. You live in a low poverty, impoverished area. You have a shitty job. You don't really have much funding. Okay, well, your opportunities is you got the unlimited motivation to get it out the mud. You have the unlimited motivation to provide for your family because they never had a provider. You have the unlimited motivation to be the one in your family who really makes something shake since nobody ever did. You have unlimited motivation. That's one of your, motivations. That's one of your, advantages. Your opportunities could be so much different, and your opportunities could be so unique because it doesn't exist. Those guys who have it all set up for them and, have this abundant lifestyle and stuff, it's not all peaches and cream for them, bro. Because they may get to college, fuck it off, and then never get successful. You have that unlimited motivation to understand that you are the only one in your family that can really do it. Or one of the only ones in your family that can really do it. But when you're looking around, you're looking left and right and left, and you're looking up and down and seeing all the shit on the other sides and all the people on the sidelines and all the people over here playing their own games, you're never going to be able to succeed, bro. I want you to think about it like a video game. If I'm playing 2K and the whole time I'm playing 2K, all I'm doing is focused on how the other team is balling on me. They're hooping, they're dunking the ball, they're shooting threes, they're crossing me up. They're doing all the good stuff. They're killing it, man. I'm paying attention to their game. But every time it comes to me having the ball, I get nervous and I'm like, man, I'm not good at the game. So I just throw up a half-court shot, or I throw up a terrible pass or something every single time. Do you think I'm going to win that game? No, let's relate it even differently. You know, if I'm playing Call of Duty and the whole time I'm focused on, man, he's sniping everybody. The other team's killing everybody. You know, he's going crazy on it. You know, he got 40 kills. He got 60 kills. I'm steady looking at the leaderboards. But every time I get in the match, I'm dying. Every time I get in the match, I'm not even trying to run around and do what I need to do. I'm paying attention to the leaderboards. That's going to never allow me to win the game. I'm going to end up with a negative KD ratio. You feel me? So you got to understand that to really be able to kill it, to really be able to win in this game of life, is to pay attention to your own game. The more you put people on a pedestal and pay attention to what they got going on, what their game is, how they're balling, and how they got all the fucking money in the world, and how they got all the cars, clothes, girls, you know, faith, luxury, whatever they got, man, every time you pay attention to what they got going on, that's degrading your game. That's degrading your game. Because not everybody's going to succeed on the same level. Not everybody's going to succeed at the same time. Not everybody's going to succeed in the same time limit. You got to understand that sometimes your story takes a little bit longer because God has a predestined plan for you. God's predestined plan isn't the same for everyone. He may win at 19. You may win at 30 because it may take a little bit longer to mold your mind to be able to be ready for that type of success. It may take a minute for your mind to be ready for that type of, you know, abundance, the type of woman that you might get, the type of car you may get, the type of job you may get. Because right now you may not, if you got the job, you may not be able to keep it. If you got the girl, you may not be able to keep it. But in 10 years, you may be able to keep it because now your mind has a little bit more fortitude. Your mind has a little bit more wisdom. Your mind has a little bit better of a thought process. But constantly, you know, focusing on what you don't have and what others do have is going to continue to diminish what you got going on, bro. So be proud of what you got going on. That doesn't mean be content, but be proud of what you got going on. If you only got like $1,000 to your name, be proud of that, because a lot of people don't have 1,000. But guess what? Don't be content in that 1,000. Don't stick to that shit. Stack up 5 and then stack up 10. And if you can stack up 10, you can stack up 20. If you can stack up 20, you can always stack up 100. So let's get to the bag and let's stop focusing on what other people got going on, bro. I love y'all. Y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.